Vlog day 703.
It is Tuesday. Today's Tuesday, and flying out of New Orleans. This is the plan. I'm gonna try and go get some coffee and maybe write a little bit. Are you writing this morning at all? What are you doing this morning, Natasha?
I'm writing right now.
Ah.
But I can come.
Do you want to come?
Yeah.
Then let's do it. Anyways, I think I'm all packed up, so. I'm ready. Wait. Natasha's packing up, it's time to go. This giant box that the phone is sitting on, whoops, is filled with all of those pieces of paper, the innumerable sheets that she's signed that are gonna be in the books that you hopefully have pre-ordered if you wanted to get one, but hopefully you get one. I'm not sure who else. Do they have to be a part of, like, how do they get a signed book? They can't do that, like, through Amazon, can they? You have to do special things to get a signed one, but hopefully you can just come to Paris and get one signed at a book signing or something at some point. Anyways, just packing up, gonna try and carry this thing out. My little tripod is finally giving up the ghost. The head is a little bit loose, that's why, like, if I hit this, it not only jiggles, but totally shifts. But yeah, also just talking about the convention, I'm a little bit apprehensive about it, actually. Largely because social media centric networking stuff is kind of weird. Like I am sure that you're fully aware of this as a person who consumes social media, but the people that pour themselves into social media are often a little bit on the side that I'm less inclined to hang out with, maybe is a way of putting it. I'm not sure how to put that politically, but it's, yeah. So I'm just kind of feeling a little bit like neutral to the experience going in. Like there's stuff I'm looking forward to, stuff I'm not looking forward to. So just trying to process the thought of making sure to make it work for me, to take advantage of the opportunity to learn some stuff, hopefully meet some people, but if nothing else, you know, get free coffee in the snack lounge regularly. And I think I'll probably walk away with some good inspiration and some good insights, especially from people like Matt Pat, who offer a lot of really good insights into statistics and the analytics of the behind the scenes with YouTube, which I think will be really, really good. So there are certain things I'm really looking forward to, and I'm really hoping to run into Holly, Harry, and the Germans here very shortly as well. So we will see how that goes. But like there's like a business networking app for the industry pass or whatever, and I'm already, like, just that experience alone, just going through and like just formalizing the networking thing. It's nice that they have a formalized version of it, but it just feels weird to me. So yeah, also made Couriers available on ebook on Amazon today. So I don't know when it's going to actually be published or live, but if you missed out on the Kickstarter and you want to download your copy of Couriers, I think the paperback might be available on Amazon now too, because my printer made that available prematurely. Thank you. But if you want to go get your copy of it, I will be sure to link to it below if it's available now, and if not, I will link to it eventually at some point. It'll be linking to it soon. So please go download it, read it, and if you enjoy it, do please leave a very honest review on Amazon once you're done, because it makes a huge difference if you do. And it'd be really interesting to see if we could get it like doing well. Maybe it will sell really well. Who knows? Do you think it'll sell well? I don't know. We'll find out. Anyways, lots on the brain. We need to finish packing up and go. I'm not trying to knock anybody. I'm also like, part of it's the being on the outside of a convention. When I first started going to science fiction and fantasy conventions, I felt the same way because I didn't really know anybody. So going in was a little bit intimidating and also humbling because I'm on the bottom of the pile in both worlds, right? Like I'm writing and creating there, making videos here. Things are going well on both fronts, especially with YouTube now. But especially for VidCon's huge. It's like 30 or 40,000 people. This is the trash chute, by the way. Check this out. Open. Uh-oh, how do we do this while filming? Box first. Well, that almost worked. Hold on. I don't want to touch this. Yeah, it's a lot of people, and it's a lot of really big YouTubers, like the biggest YouTubers, and even the middle-sized and small YouTubers. They're all bigger than me, and they're all doing crazy things, and you know, I just don't factor in. It's how I feel. So it feels very humbling, and anytime you're walking into a situation where you feel like you're automatically going to be humbled, doesn't feel the best. Not that I'm like super proud and think I'm the hottest thing on ice, but I do think I'm pretty toasty on ice sometimes. And that toast is gonna get chilled. It gets severely chilled. So I think I'm just trying to go into it to learn as much as I can, to develop as much as I can as a creator, as a YouTuber, as a business person. Yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of getting back to Paris and just resting a little bit more, getting my feet under me, and moving from there. Also, we're on the 9th floor. I wasn't gonna tell you that at all while we were here, but it's kind of, you know, it's a cool place. It's nice. See if I can get the link to the Airbnb from Natasha, but it was pretty sweet, especially with the rooftop pool and everything. It's great. View through the doors, yeah. Bye. Have fun at the convention, and yeah, see you back in Paris. Thank you, sir. Wait. Hit my head getting back into the van. We had to get Natasha to the UPS store to drop off her box of papery goods, send those off, and now to the airport. And off to the airport. Shared a little bit. I think it's one of those weird things where I just don't like networking. I enjoy making friends. We talked about conventions before, and it's just a weird dynamic where people are looking to make connections to advance their careers, and it actually makes me like that much more reluctant to even make connections, try to meet people and make connections, if that makes sense. Just want to have like try to build authentic friendships with people who I'll actually get along with and want to be friends with, not use people. Not that I can be used for much, but you know what I mean? So it's kind of, I think that's where some of the stress is coming from. A little bit of the awkwardness, preemptively. Yeah. Anyways, hopefully we're going to go hunt for some space invaders here in a minute, and that'll bring the whole thing to like a more happy crescendo. That'd be good. Welcome to LA. Gotta wait to get picked up. They're like half an hour away. So I would keep reading. I just finished The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It took me like a day to read. Not even. It's really freaking good. How have I never read that book before? I'm a terrible nerd. Okay, let's go find a spot to sit. I've been here for a while. They should be here in about like 10 minutes. It should be good. I'm getting increasingly excited for VidCon. Like being here, settling in. I'm looking forward to eating something. Happy to be in California again. Probably something to do with being on the West Coast, West Coast. But they're gonna get here soon, hopefully, and then we'll see what we do from there. Looking forward to it. I've just been reflecting a lot on like, I don't know, I get into these reflective moods when I'm traveling, a little bit jet lagged, tired, and like on the verge of doing something that like does make me a little bit uncomfortable. A lot of excitement going on over there. And yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. But we're gonna cross the 10K mark here very soon, so if you haven't already on Twitter or Patreon found the official like 10K Q&A question section, you should go do that. And if you can't find them, you can leave a comment here with a question in it, that's fine. But I'll be looking at Patreon, then Twitter first, and then the comments in this video. We should hit it tomorrow by tomorrow, right? We have to. It'd be kind of anticlimactic if we had to wait another day. Whatever. Yeah. Quick copy, then 2 Space Invaders is the plan apparently, because this one does not want to go find Space Invaders. It's understandable. You okay being filmed, I hope? Yeah. Okay. So there's something to be said for the perfect weather in this city. Apples. Let's do this! Wow, okay, yeah. I had no idea there were actually canals in Venice. I just thought that they decided to name Venice for no reason apparently. Wow. Why did they do this?
because Venice is cool and we wanted one too.
Back in the car. If you've never been to Los Angeles before, one thing that you need to know is that you will live in whatever car you end up in for most of the time.
Yeah, true.
It's
a
that
lot of
part sucks.
driving.
Yeah, it's a lot. But we're this far from a Space Invader. I don't know why I just had like a little. Oh yeah, close the door. Yikes! I don't know why I just had a little. That was just a little jet lag brain fart. But I have coffee in me now. Let's go get a Space Invader. On the corner of Brooks and Pacific. This is an old one. Wow. Plus a city bonus. All right. She's making a story of these. I'll link to her Instagram. You can go check out her Instagram story of Space Invaders. Swipe.
Or click here.
Click below. There's no swiping up. This is at a car wash. She doesn't have this one yet, so we're both getting a new one on this one that he just put up on his last trip here. I'll link to Space Invader again below too. Like he went nuts here not long ago. Put up like 20 or something like that. So hopefully it's still here. Perfect. This was probably not going to be here for very long, so if you want to see it, get to it before it gets torn apart. That sucks that people are already chipping away at it. You can see the damage on the sun there too. Poor little guy. This one's on Ocean Park and Main, the corner of Ocean Park and Main at Village, what is it, Village Car Wash?
Yep.
Okay, now dinner, right?
Yep.
Perfect. And in the evening on a high note. We had a good time chatting, hanging out, and got to drive back, but haven't eaten enough, so this is an absolute must. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, and I'll see you bright and early first thing in the morning for actually for real Space Invader hunting. We're going on a real hunt tomorrow, so we'll find a bunch. And if you're not into Space Invaders, then just, come back another time. I'll see you later.